Emerging from the shadows of this sanctuary, a Chinese giant salamander, sensing that food is coming. With ancestry dating back to the Jurassic period, this female, named Professor Liu, is a modern-day survivor. London Zoo adopted her after UK border officials disrupted smugglers. Now she's settling into a new home.
This species is incredibly rare in the wild, so we spent about 7.5 years of survey effort with our partners in China and found just 24 individuals, so this species is in real big trouble.
London Zoo created this bespoke reptile house to share its global conservation work, putting rare species in the spotlight.
We have about 33 different species from around the world. Over half of those are edge species, so these evolutionarily distinct and globally endangered species.
2 giant salamanders were moved to the new facility, stopping for checkups on the way. Researchers want to analyse DNA to learn about different types of the species. The pair were then dropped into separate tanks. These specially designed rocks and caves create an ideal space for these shy creatures to eventually meet and reproduce. The vast majority of these giant Chinese salamanders have vanished from their natural habitat in recent generations. This female here is one of a breeding pair, and the zoo is hoping that one day in the near future they might produce offspring. Giant salamanders originate in the rivers of central China, and here the Zoological Society of London has joined Chinese conservationists to save the species.
The first thing to do was to kind of find out where salamanders were, what they were threatened by, and to make sure that there was local capacity for their conservation.
Poaching is a major factor in the salamander's decline, and so a Chinese environmental group is working to change public perception.
Our common mission for my organization and ZSL is we try to build a new image for Chinese public. The salamander is our friend.
But around 90% of its natural habitat has gone too, with water pollution a key threat.
The survival rate for those released salamander can be very low. So I think the first step is to clean up the river to make sure the habitat is suitable for salamander.
It is a challenge to house the world's largest amphibian. It can grow to 1.8 meters long and weigh around 50 kilograms. But scientists are passionate about protecting this living fossil.
This species is really important because it's evolutionarily distinct and globally endangered. So by protecting this ancient lineage of amphibian, you're not only protecting all of that evolutionary history, but all of that future evolutionary potential.
These are the only Chinese giant salamanders in UK zoos. They could soon start a new breeding programme, giving the species a more certain future here and in its native habitat in China. Kitty Logan, CDTN, London.